Grand rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm out here in the heart of nature. Beautiful scenery, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Today is a wonderful, beautiful, magnificent, lovely day. Want to know why? Because I say so. That's why. Today, I'm here to shake some shit up while still keeping it tranquil. While still keeping it calm, cool, and collected. Peace over here, because that's what we're on. But today, I want to talk about spiritual warfare. It does exist. You know, right now, there's a massive, massive, massive shift taking place in the spiritual realm. Many people are going through a lot of dark shit. Many people are also fighting for their rights, for their freedom. And all of this is World War III taking place on the inside of the minds and hearts of human beings. And I want to share with you guys both sides of the coin today. You know, so you can get a holistic view of what to look for and how to end this battle before it even, takes control. You see, a lot of people out there view the spiritual warfare as, they have enemies. Example, when you have someone or something that you don't like, or you just view them as the enemy, that is something that grows within your mind, and that is something that stays as an enemy within. So, ever heard this saying? I don't know if you ever heard this saying, but when there's no enemy within, there's no enemy without. So, in a nutshell, if you have enemies on the outside, in a sense where you see or you view someone as an enemy, is because you are creating that thought pattern within your mind, and which is affecting you on a soul base, on a heart base level, because you are choosing to live in a sense of hatred towards that person. Because if someone is your enemy, it's basically because you hate them. And that being said, this is where you start to lower your vibrational frequency. This is where you start to lose the spiritual battle in the game right now, And I'm here to say to you guys today, not today, because I'm here to share with you guys how to win this battle. And for starters, it's simple enough. It really is. Have no enemies. Don't see or view anyone as an enemy. Don't see or view anything in your life as it is trying to harm you. Because the more you focus on those things, the more those things will grow. Example, I was talking to a guy like a couple minutes ago, about 30 minutes ago, and in his mind, snakes are his enemy. He is afraid of snakes. He just don't trust them. he never really, he wasn't bitten by one before, never happened to him from it, maybe in a past life or whatever, but it's really just subconscious programming that the system has programmed him to, that has him afraid of the snakes, and he never really and truly moved to challenging that fear. Now, I for one, I'm not fully comfortable with snakes. I respect them, but I'm not afraid of them. In a sense where I wouldn't just walk up to a snake all willy dilly like nothing. I don't just drop my guard, you know. No, I would take my time and I would do my best to keep my energy calm while interacting with a snake, you know, because I know the calmer you are, that is the vibrational frequency that you would emit, and that is what the snake will pick up on. So the calmer you are towards these animals, towards, you know, these situations, that is what will immerse and disperse the negative energy. That is what will help you to, you know, win the battles. With me doing this, it just shows like the spiritual warfare. A lot of people try to complicate it and make it something that you had to study, or something that you had to overthink about, when really and truly it's the simplest of things that keep you in tune, really and truly. Stay calm. I'm preaching this like about 3 days now. Because you see, that has always worked for me. When I rile up myself, I fall back, I backpedal when I rile up myself. I find so, because this is where you're now giving away your power. This is where you're now stressing out yourself. This is where, you know, it's like you're harboring something, you know. And it more triggers like a reaction rather than a response when you're not calm, you know. So all of this, it just becoming so clear to me why, hey, this spiritual battle, this spiritual warfare, a lot of people just are not calm, you know. They don't have that mellow, just chill vibe, because of that war-based mentality, you know. And I'm saying to you guys right now, just exclude the war-based mentality. Like, everything is now war. Everything is not a matter of, I don't like Nancy because Nancy don't see things my way. I don't like Sherry because Sherry don't see things my way. Or, hey, I don't like Peacekeeper because Peacekeeper just come out here and he's talk something completely different to me. I'm not trying to war nobody. I don't understand why people trying to war me. You know, there are people out there that view my channel and they see me as narcissistic. They see me as, you know, a negative entity because I don't see things their way. And that being said, it's okay for you to see me that way. It's okay for them to see me that way. But what I'm saying is that if what I am saying affects someone or affects you, it's okay to not watch me, because really and truly, I'm just doing me. I just figuring things out as things go along. I'm not trying to show anybody, hey, any perfect version of me again. I was doing that at some period of time though, and I realized that, hey, that's not working out for me, because yet again I just people pleasing people, and yet again I just doing it for them to, you know, view me or see me Now I just really and truly just sharing me. And if sharing me, all of me, like even the parts that are not so good about me is affecting them or they're taking that as a negative, it's okay. You don't have to watch me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why people see me as their enemy. You know, why they think that I am an enemy to them. When all I just want to do is just be me. That is it. You know? So this is what influenced this message today for me. You know, people see me as their enemy for just being me. And quite frankly, I can't do anything about that. I can't come and try to make you understand or feel or view me positively. I can't do that. If you view me as an enemy, I'm an enemy. If you view me as toxic, I am toxic. I can't change your view of me. I can't do that. I can only be me. And in doing this, in just being me, I just get to see what really and truly can upset me for me and who really and truly can't upset me for me. Because you know, this is the main thing in dealing with spiritual warfare. You know, you see, when people only have issues with you and what you do with your life and with yourself, especially if it's someone that you know you're whole close in your heart space, where you actually do their words, you know, their words actually does have an impact on you, because you open up to them, you know, you open up on a vulnerable level to them. You know, I'm saying this right now and I'm feeling a little anxious saying it too, because it's like I know how I open up and I know that I allow those words, you know, to affect me. But I'm just saying now, speaking from my heart, it doesn't matter what happened also. It doesn't matter how things played out. At the end of the day is I will continue to be me. And in a nutshell, all of that, I'd say, you know, freeing your mind, freeing your spirit, freeing yourself from mental limitations, mental cage, just being yourself. Because you see, we need people in our life, but not in a way that if they choose to leave or if they choose to tell you that they don't want you around, it's okay, you know, because life still goes on. They're not air. The only thing you need in this life is air. The only thing you need in this life is agua, you know. So I say to you, you need people, but you don't need people. If you understand the heights, we need each other. But we don't need each other. Catch the heights? It's just a metaphor, you know. We were created to just be alone, then we would be alone. There wouldn't be other human beings. The thing with that is, all of this is spiritual warfare. You know, a lot of people just focusing or so in June to what other people doing. Like, my code right now, my slogan in dealing with this spiritual warfare is MYOB. Mind your own business. Minding my own business. I doing what I see fit to do. I doing what I feel is the best thing for me to do. Even self it's not the right thing, or even self it may not be the best thing, is what I feel is the right thing to do. I'll do it. Because all of this is me being able to free my spirit. All of this is me being able to be myself. You know, and whoever it is, wanna call me narcissistic, or wanna call me toxic, or wanna call me whatever, like I say, you know, judge away, because everybody had their opinion. Everybody had a perspective. Everybody had a view. That's their view. I know to myself I'm not a bad person. I know to myself what I am, and if somebody want to characterize me or categorize me as a narcissist or as a evil entity, I don't give a fuck. So I just want to throw that out there, you know, because this is spiritual warfare for me. This is how I deal with it. Not allowing anything now to really and truly obscure my calmness, my vibes of just being tranquilo, just being me, you know, going at my pace, working at my flow, moving in a holistic view of allowance to taking my time to just grow. You know, I'm not running no race to grow. I'm not forcing myself to grow. You know, I'm not forcing anything. I'm allowing myself to just do what it needs to do in this process to maneuver and cleanse and clear the way as I go forth in my life. And this helps me to stay tranquilo, calm. This helps me to stay in tune with who I am. You know, yesterday I talked about the full moon cycle, you know, and I wasn't feeling 200 yesterday. Like literally, I woke up late. That was one indication yet again, and I still make numerous efforts. Came out here in the heart of nature, take a dip in that fresh cold spring water, meditate, and you know, it's when I just sit down and I just left myself to just be and just whatever going on with it. I literally wasn't doing nothing, and I said that too, and the energy that I felt was just so heightened. The way that I feel was just so, hey, I was just able to be. I wasn't worried, I wasn't stressing, I wasn't studying nothing. The only thing I was trying to do was get some sunbathing, baby. But I wasn't getting that. And that's okay. When I realized, alright, it's probably no alignment for me to get that right now. Shit that. I went and make my video, and boom, I went home. Yesterday, I do whatever it is that I feel to do. How was it for me? I'm not perfect. I know why it's like people want me to be perfect in every single aspect. Like I had to be perfect. I don't. I just had to be me. That's all I had to do. If me not being perfect is narcissistic or toxic to them, I don't care. I don't. I just want to put that out there. And this is spiritual warfare. Understanding that you're not attaching yourself to what anybody feel about you right now in this time in your life. Hell no. You're not overexerting your energy to stress on pleasing anybody in your life right here, right now. You don't have any enemies also, because anything that you have, anybody that you hold in your mind, it creates that seed that grows, and when you nourish that feeling, if you do that, it builds and it develops a hatred. So never ever hold anybody in mind. Exclude it, don't allow anybody to live rent free in your mind. Spiritual warfare 101. They say the mind and the heart must fight. You ever hear that saying? The mind and the heart must fight. The mind and the heart not supposed to be fighting. No, all of that is part of the spiritual warfare. The mind and the heart not supposed to be fighting. The mind and the heart supposed to be aligning. You understand? The mind and the heart is not a fight, it's a line. It's a balance. Know when to use your mind, know when to use your heart. The both of them there for a reason. The heart has its own nervous system. The mind has its own nervous system. You know that? But the both of them has a purpose. You wouldn't have one. No, you can't use one and exclude the other. You need to use the two. You need to use the two. That is why it's there. And this is why balance is the key also in clearing the road in this spiritual warfare. Balancing both the mind and the heart, allowing it to flow together as one, in a holistic view. This is what I'm working on, because I personally, when it comes to do, like, I am on point with a lot of things, but there's one little tweak that I need, that I know that I need to fix, and that is structuring my days a little bit better, because time is just go so quickly, and my days just pass so fast, and I doesn't get the work that I would want to get done. So that is me. But if somebody feel I this or I that, because I didn't accomplish that, or because I didn't do this, or because I don't do that, or because them don't see them don't have to see, them don't know why they be doing all the time. You understand where I'm coming from? But yet still, they have the thoughts, or they have the thing. But when they look at themselves, what do they see? Only beauty, right? Quote unquote. So if you're looking at yourself as beauty, why can't you only see the beauty in others too? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. So this is why I say to whoever it is receiving this message through, if you're seeing or viewing beauty within yourself, view beauty within others too. If you're seeing or viewing enemies, then everything that you're seeing or you're viewing out there is what you are attaching yourself to within you. So just exclude that. It don't make no sense holding on to that. It don't make no sense viewing them that way, because that only affecting you, my friend. That not affecting them, that had nothing to do with them. It had everything to do with you, So in terms of me personally moving forward, in the spiritual warfare, yes, again, calm, tranquilo, peace is the code. Peace is the code. I can't emphasize on this enough. You have time to war nobody. Whoever wanna war me, will war me by themselves. Stay in that phone and war me. I can't understand, like, imagine somebody just doing their thing, just being themselves, just keeping it neutral. Like, you could do this, you could do that, you could go wherever way you want to go, whatever way you choose to go, it's okay. I'm moving with that law. I allowing that. Because I understand patience, bro. I have real patience. I don't even know. Let me give you a little backstory with me now. Now I kinda trying right now. I'm not trying, but implementing locking off my fast. You know, not in a way that I wouldn't reflect on it or anything, you know, but I really and truly focusing most on where I headed, you know, not where I was. Although the past, the future, and the present is happening all at once. But anyways, back to the backstory. I went through a very tough time, you know. I think it was 2022. I actually ended up in prison. And, you know, I spent 2 months and 14 days in prison. And in that period of my life, I was literally, no, using a Bible story here too, in the lion's den. I was literally like Daniel in the lion's den. You know, the lions were basically all of these high classified criminals, all these men who's robbers or gunmen or rapists or this or that, or all kind of different individuals in there. And I am this little sheep. I had to say a little sheep because I wasn't, my crime was literally mashing up a car light. One right side car light. That is what I do. And I went to prison for it. We ain't going on that because there's a whole next corruption in the system there, but shit that. Whatever it is. Moving forward, in that process, there was so much people, you know, trying to get me to, you know, turn against myself, you know. Turn in a negative way, to just see things and view life as a, hey, I had to do this, I had to go out there and I done. If I come out of here and go bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, everybody finna die, you know. Many people like in there at that time, and you know, was trying to influence me that and trying to have whole conversations with me. And you know what I did? Silent. Fucking Yoda. Silent. There were times that I did mingle with them, you know, I play a little all pussy and there, you know, things like that. But that was over a period of time when, you know, they actually I really say, well, you know what, I'm allow it a little bit, but I didn't allow their mental projections, you know, to attach itself within me, because I know that is not of me. I know I don't want no part of that. I grew up in a mix in my childhood, in my neighborhood, with where there's like the most horrendous influencers out there, you know. They're either influencing you to smoke weed, either want you to join some kind of gang. These are the type of environments I grew up in. And I stand firm and I held my corner and I stayed truthful to who I am. I never robbed nobody in my life. I never hold a gun in my life, and I was around them so much times. Because I understand myself and know what I truly want for myself. So, you know, when people thinking, you know, or feeling like I don't know myself, or I don't know why I work for myself, you know, I'm not attaching myself to their thoughts no more. Just because I hold their words or what they view me as valuable towards me, you know, because of what I done spiritual warfare 101. I done. I done. They think I is a knock. They think I toxic. I doing me. I don't care. I'm in business, so nobody had to say or think about me. You know, whoever get triggered by that, they feel that I talk about that, they feel however they want to feel. You get it? And that is my message for you guys today, whoever it is receiving this, on spiritual warfare today. Don't let nobody inflict any doubt in your mind. Don't hold anybody as an enemy or as a negative, because it's only harming or affecting you. I know that within myself. It only harms me, and I'm not allowing nobody to harm me. I'm not holding nobody. Let them go. And I doing me. Understand where I'm coming from? So, if any of this has resonated with you guys out there today, if any of this was beneficial to you and has helped you, tap that like button. Share this. Someone else out there can hear this And it just may help them. I am peacekeeper. Spiritual Warfare 101 today, guys. Drop everyone and go. And I don't mean like drop them, you know, with that thing. You can never reattach or reconnect. But in a sense where you drop them in your mental in a negative way. You don't have any negative mental thoughts towards anybody. It's just, hey, they are who they are where they are. They see you as whatever they see you as, but that's not your enemy. It's just who it is. And keep moving, keep flowing, keep growing, keep flowing. Have a beautiful, wonderful, peaceful, magical day today. I'm all guys. Until tomorrow.